What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Now, I can't lie, it's probably been about a month since we've been here at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because there's been a lot of news between Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo that I've had to cover in that time span, and we've got some pretty good videos out. So make sure you check those out if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm here because we got some brand new 2021 Alfa Romeo Stelvios, and now inventory was kind of low, which is why I wasn't here, because I had filmed all the cars that were left, and there were probably about a handful, maybe 10 cars left here on the lot. Now they've got two new ones in, and they've got a couple more that I'll be back to film, so we'll get those ready and upload it to the channel as soon as possible. But with that said, let's take a look at the new 2021 Alfa Romeo Stelvios. Now, sorry if the audio is a little bit bad. It's a windy day, so hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. But here are our 2021 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Sprint rear-wheel drives. These are two entry-level model Stelvios, and they come with a slew of options to bring the price to $45,900. I'm telling you that right away. That's the price for both models. Now, both have their own unique kind of flavor, but at the same time, they come to the same exact MSRP after destination charges and all. Now, with that said, on the left is going to be your Vesuvio gray. All right, that is your nice gray metallic paint. You guys can see that flake in the Florida sun. Looks phenomenal, right? All right, so you have to pick based on that to start. Vesuvio gray metallic exterior paint. On the right hand side, we have our Volcano black metallic paint. So for that exterior, this gives us a little bit more color for that shine on that metallic paint, and it looks oh so good. Between the two, it's hard for me to pick because of the fact that I do love gray on Alphas, but this black has so many different colors in it, it just really looks like a pack of Skittles in paint. Now for your wheels, you have the same 18-inch double wide spoke wheels, all right, with the aluminum finish, and you have the silver calipers with the black script and the Alfa Romeo insignia right there in the middle. So you can see what that looks like on your Vesuvio gray Stelvio. And then we go to the right hand side, same exact spec, all right? Your double wide spoke aluminum wheels, 18 inches, all right? The silver caliper with the black script, and on the Volcano black. I mean, it's basically the exact same, all right? So with that said, it's just choosing between the paint colors there. Now, we go around to the side, you'll notice that there's no black package on here, all right? So the window moldings, and you have the roof rails up there done in an aluminum and chrome finish. In the back, the exhaust tips are done in the chrome finish, all right? Your rear diffuser in aluminum, and your badge is done in the chrome finish, all right? So again, there's nothing different because of the fact that there's no black package on this. So it comes with the standard chrome and aluminum finishes that you would get on the Stelvios. Now, for those who are new here, this needs to be talked about, the performance, all right? So carbon fiber drive shaft, that is for a SUV in this range that nobody else really does with a carbon fiber drive shaft. Also, Alfa's famous Giorgio platform, as you guys know, it's been a controversial topic for the past few weeks now, and we're talking about it today because it is still on this vehicle in its original form, but it will get updated. Now, as far as the performance goes, all right, we're looking at a 2-liter turbocharged inline 4. This makes 280 horsepower and 306 pound-feet of torque. Now this puts you from 0 to 60 in about 5.4 seconds, and it's going to give you a top speed of 144 miles per hour. Now this is also paired with a ZF automatic transmission. All right, so this is a nice setup. This is a very comfortable riding vehicle. The perception of speed is just crazy. You think you're floating on the road, and this thing gets up very quick. It is a quick automobile. This gets up to acceleration. The handling is top notch. It is electric steering. They changed that over for 2020 and 2021. 2019s are not. So it's a little bit different feel if you've driven the 2019 models versus the new model years, but it's still very precise. It is something that you're going to love handling on the road, especially if you have some nice twists and turns. Here in Florida, unfortunately, that's not the case. But these things perform, and they are fantastic. Now that we talked about the front, let's talk about the back. Cargo, 56.5 cubic feet of space. We'll open both of these things up. Using the handle there, you can also use the key fob if you guys weren't too familiar. But these things are incredible on cargo. Definitely one of those things to where you're just going to love the space in this. So all 3 seats do fold down as you would expect, right? All right, and then you have your floor here with your false floor, because underneath you have a slew of things, all right? You have plenty of room for stowage. All right, you have your front plate kit here. All right, you also have tools here, towing and screwdriver, and then your battery underneath. Now you can get upgrades like the cargo rails and the nets and everything else that goes with it. You do have a fuse box here on this side. All right, you have your seat release on both of these sides here to let those two seats down. You want to let the middle seat down though, just pull this toggle and right there, center feed through easily. And then obviously your privacy shade, something you could just pull and keep right there. Again, very functional, something I could do with one hand with this camera. I just love the way that they have this laid out for the Alfa Romeo Stelvios. Now, you'll notice that that one isn't open all the way. It's because the way it's programmed that you can change the size, or sorry, the lift on where this raises up and where it lowers. Now, I did a full video on that, so if you want to see how to program your trunk lid on your Alfa Romeo Stelvio for 2021, make sure you check that out. But you can see it's easy for me to just push up, but I can program it to wherever I want, so it can open short or it can open tall. Now, open short maybe because your parking garage or your garage in general at home, you know, has low ceilings, so you don't want this thing bashing on the ceilings. So just different ways to be able to have a functional trunk space. Now we have to step inside to see what this thing is all about. Nero on Nero, black on black interior. Again, they kept it simple because this is a Sprint. So some options are available, some aren't, but the options that are available, one of them is actually present, and we'll talk about that in just a second. As we step inside, you'll notice you get the steering wheel, the same steering wheel that you normally see. Perforated leather on the side there. All right, start button right there. And you'll notice something specific. Well, the driver assistance. That means that we have the Active Assist 1 package, which includes some driver assistance, not all right? So you see adaptive cruise control there. All right, hill descent's gonna come with it normally. All right, you see your cruise control button there as well. And then you see your lane keep assist there. Now, the higher spec Active Assist 2 is not available on the Sprint model. So with that said, it would be a different model Stelvio, but the Active Assist 1 is available to option, and this one has that option. Now with that said, you're looking at the same door trim that you're used to, all right? Nice plastics, you know, soft plastic, soft touch, aluminum door handles there, all right? You have your nice black wood trim there as well. If you look down here, that blue tape is because this car is new, so it has been tinted from the dealership. So it's telling you not to roll down the windows until 428. I'm not filming this on 428, I'm filming it on 427, so we have to wait until tomorrow to roll down the windows. You have your seat memory here, your window controls, mirror controls as well, and then your trunk lid control there as well, and then speaker down there, which you're used to. All right, you have your lighting controls here, you also have your start, stop, and you have your parking sensors there as well, the buttons for those. And then go over to the middle here, you'll notice that you do have the nice tray to cover up the cup holders there. And that's under the dual zone control HVAC vent. You do have that 8-speed ZF transmission, and that is a 2-track system. We'll be able to move that left and right. Move it to the left, and you have manual mode there. All right, press P, park. You have drive, neutral, and reverse. You have your electric parking brake here, and you also have your key fob holder here. All right, tucked away nicely. Radio controls there, turn up and down the radio, change the station, and your driving modes there, all right? DNA system, specific to Alfa Romeo. You know, dynamic, natural, and advanced. Dynamic, your most throttle response. Natural, everyday city driving. And advanced efficiency, your most fuel economic mode. You also have the Italian flag sitting there. You also have your buttons here for your infotainment screen, which became a touch screen back in 2020 last year. So we'll start the vehicle. And you'll see the big Alfa Romeo insignia there. We'll close the door. All right, we got low fuel because this is a new model that just came off the boat overseas. So they do not come with a lot of fuel because it costs more money to do so, to ship them with more fuel. All right, so touch screen there. You have your graphical user interface as well. Oh, did I hit accept? There we go. Graphical user interface for the touch screen there as well. It's a little laggy. We've talked about this before on these systems. A little laggy. It's a little bit better if you use the dial here because it is very just responsive as far as using the dial and going back and forth with that. But the touchscreen itself needs a little bit work. Over-the-air updates will help. You have your big speedo here as well. All right, the big bezels there. You have your RPMs on the right, or sorry, RPMs on the left, and you have your speed on the right-hand side. You have your different menus. All right, like your fuel trip. You do have your G-force meter as well, and you have your normal speedo there with the driver assistance. So just everything you guys are used to. Nice, comfortable, standard seats. The standard seating is the most comfortable under the cannoli seats in the Lusso. The sport seats are not as comfortable, but they are functional as far as sporty driving. That's what they're there for. And no sunroof with this option here. It was not optioned out, so you do not have a sunroof on this base model. But other than that, everything you guys are used to. Just wanted to go over this specific spec. Now I went into one. Let's go into the other, see what that's got. And now the Vesuvio Gray. You can probably guess, same exact spec. I mean, look at this, guys. Same exact. Nothing is different. Now I didn't go over any other Stelvio. The armrest here, this can be optioned with a wireless charger, and you have your USB 2.0, your aux, and your USB-C port with your RF transmitter, just in case your key fob ever died. You needed to start the car. The key needs to intercept with the car, so that does that there. But other than that, you saw one, you see them all. And that's exactly the same. It's just pick your poison. Same exact spec on the inside of this Stelvio as the other one. I did want to hop in the back of the gray Stelvio since I did some, talking about the black one. Yeah, it's a pretty decent space. Now, I was sitting very comfortably up front, and you can see that, my knee hair is kind of grazing the back of the seat rest here, but it has that curvature to it, so it does help as far as the space goes, all right? Now, you do have your cargo net, you have your two vents there, all right? And you have a little storage space with two USB 2.0s for charging. All right, now in the center you'll have what you think, yeah, your cup holders. That's pretty much it. You do have your center feed as well. All right, and same thing on the door panels, soft touch plastics, aluminum, and window switch button with the speakers. Other than that, sits three comfortably, and it's a good place to be. It's not too crazy because it's not spec'd up too crazy. So it's just the bare necessities, shall we say, the bare necessities. And per usual, you guys still need to see the lighting system, all right? So you have your LEDs, you have your bi-xenon headlamps, and then you have your amber turn signals for both models, all right? So you have to see what they look like up front, all lit up, and then we'll go to the rear in just a second here. But as always, I want to show you that beautiful illumination, and then the turn signals on the mirrors, on both mirror caps there, side view mirrors. You have the amber turn signals. Very hard to see in this Florida sun, but they are there and they illuminate and they shine brightly. And then the LED tail lamps, all right, which look sinister as always, especially on black. All right, so pick your poison on that as far as the color on the rears, but man, they still look good. Both of them look incredible when illuminated, and just have to show them off for you guys. Last but not least, before we break all the options down in the sticker, fuel economy. Premium fuel only, all right? So with that said, for these Alfa Romeo Stelvios, you're looking at a combined city and highway miles per gallon of 25, all right? You have 22 city and 29 highway for your fuel economy, and that's gonna change depending on your driving habits. But with that said, that's the estimated average range. When I told you guys we were singing the same song when it came to these two vehicles, I was not lying. Exactly the same spec-wise, just color. Optional equipment with that $45,900 is the exact same here. All right, now this car starts off at $42,350. I told you in the beginning of the video, there's $45,900 for both. All right, so really what you add are four major things for the equipment. So we'll just go to one side here. All right, and you'll see that the Vesuvio Gray Metallic has a $660 upcharge. Now, that used to be $600. It is up $60 from before, and that's the same for the Volcano Black Metallic. $660 instead of the $600 that it used to be before. Now, if you go to this side here, you'll see the Active Assist 1 package. We talked about that driver assistance package. All right, so you will see that it comes with the perforated shift knob, infrared windshield, automatic dimming exterior mirrors, lane departure warning, automatic high beam headlamp control, adaptive cruise control with stop, front and rear park assist sensors, and active blind spot assist. And that's the same exact thing you'll get here for $595, all right? Now on this side, you'll also have the wireless charging pad with $300. Same on this side, wireless charging pad, $300. And then you have the sport leather steering wheel with the 18-inch double wide spoke wheels, $500. Same on this side, $500. And then after that $1,495 destination charge on both ends, you're looking at $45,900 for both vehicles with a 4-year 50,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty. Now with that said, look at everything that these things come with. They're already pretty, beefed up. But with that said, I want you to see every single thing comes standard. Like the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, like the touchscreen display, 8-speaker audios, everything there. Looks pretty good, right? And then you have your optional equipment, but we'll go over this just again so you guys can see everything there. Again, a big seller is that carbon fiber drive shaft with the Giorgio platform. That has really been a lifesaver for Alfa Romeo. And I'll go to this side as well. Same exact thing, so you guys don't think I'm joshing, just a different color. Alright, go on this side. I only do this once because, I want to spare you guys the time looking at it. But if there's anything you need to see, make sure you pause it there. But that's it, guys. What do you think? Alright, so what did you guys think? Which Stelvio are you taking? Vesuvio Gray or the Volcano Metallic Black? Let me know which color you guys like and which spec you guys like the best. Pretty much basically the same specs, just different colors. But with that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed being back at the dealership. If you guys did, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Giving the video a thumbs up will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it. We'll have a bigger discussion on these $45,000 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Sprint rear-wheel drive base models. Now with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. Help support your boy. You can also check out the Ron's Rides merch where you can get t-shirts, stickers, hoodies, everything Ron's Rides. You can also check me out on Patreon or TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. So everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo, that doesn't always make it hit to the channel. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, right? But click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. With that said, you guys be blessed. Have a great day. We will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.